Hello and welcome back to your channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Emily, and today we are going to talk about the books that I bought in March. So March was a pretty good book month for me, I think. I did actually buy myself some new books, which I haven't done in a while, but I didn't spend too much money, which is good because I'm a student. I'm only working part-time right now because it's the school year, so it's kind of hard to budget for books, but I was able to get some really good deals. So without further ado, let's look at the books that I got. The first book that I bought was like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not a reading book. It is the Webster Encyclopedia Dictionary of the English Language, and it's massive. But this book was actually only $5, so that's really cool and exciting, and it's so beautiful. Let me just like open it up. It's so lovely, and I think it's really cool. I am an English major and like I'm a book lover at heart, so this is really exciting for me and I'm really happy to have gotten my hands on this. So that dictionary I actually bought at a liquidation store, and while I was there they also had comics, which were $2 or $3 each, I can't remember, but I'm not a comic person. I've never actually read comics before, but they were really pretty and I thought it was something just cool to have in my collection, you know, like because it's a different type of literature. I'll just show you. So the first one I got is the X-Men Adventures, and this I got just because I thought the colors were so pretty, like the pink and the red, and yeah, that's really it. That's why I bought it. I just thought it was pretty. The next one I got is the New Avengers Illuminati. Let me see if I can get this without the glare. There you go. It had the word Illuminati in it, so I got it. We love a good conspiracy theorist. But yeah, I don't know anything about this. Like, obviously I know Avengers. I don't know New Avengers. I don't know anything about comics. If you know something about comics, like, let me know down below, like, what any of these are about, because I have no idea. And the third and final comic book that I picked up this month was Cyberforce, and this, I just thought this little man back there was kind of cool, and like, I don't know, the art was really cool. I thought it'd look cool like if I like hung it on my wall or something. I don't know. They all did come in like this plastic covering and I don't want to open it, so I think I might just use them as like art. I might frame them. I don't know. We'll see what I do with them. So next up is actually a box set that I got on Amazon, and that is the entire study series by Maria V. Snyder. I love this book series. I talk about it a lot on my blog. I've actually only read the first 3 books, and my library, I take out books like ebooks from my library, and my library only had numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. They didn't have number 4, so I thought, why not just buy the whole series, because this is definitely one I'll reread and one I just want to have on my shelves because I love this series so much, and this collection is beautiful. If I show you guys one of the books, you can see that there is such pretty writing on it, and I just absolutely love it. So the next 3 books that I got at Chapters Indigo. So the first one I'll show you I just got off like the regular shelves, and that is Geekerella by Ashley Poston. Last year I read Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. It was an Owl Crate book and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So I decided to check out her other book and see how I like it. I haven't gotten the chance to read actually any of the books that I bought yet, but I'm hoping to get to it in the month of April. So this is The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. This book, you can see I got it for only $6. It does have like a little markup there because it's like overstock or whatever, but that's fine. It doesn't change how I can actually read the book. And I have heard multiple YouTubers talk about this. I believe both Kayla and Chelsea talked about this in their recommendations for the Buzzword Readathon. So I will link their videos down below and you can check it out because it's got the word where. I didn't get a chance to read it for this readathon, but I'm hoping to get to it in April as well. And the last book that I got at Chapters is another $6 bargain book, and that is Replica by Lauren Oliver. This book is really cool. Books and Lala talked about this in one of her videos, like I don't know how long ago, but she talked about this book, and the way she read it was like she would read a chapter from this side, then a chapter from this side, and so I thought that was really cool, and I think I'm going to check it out. I wasn't interested in it before, but she liked it, I believe, and just like the way she talked about it, I thought it was really interesting, so it was only $6 and I figured I'll give it a shot. The last couple of books I actually got at school. They were doing a fundraiser and they were selling books for 10 cents each. I'm so excited. I was over the moon and I picked up 5 different books. So the first one I picked up is Cruel. This book is by Jennifer Albin. I've never heard of this book in my entire existence. So I just read the synopsis and I think it's like something to do like if you're a spinster, then you have the ability to like weave time and you kind of decide people's lives. And so I think the main character might be a spinster or have something to do with it. I don't know. But this cover is so pretty. Like I'm looking at it in the viewfinder and I'm like, wow. And it's also a really pretty green. It's a really pretty green color, and I don't know if you can see there's like a little hourglass embossed. It's so pretty. I love it so much. I don't know when I'll get the chance to read this book, but it was only 10 cents. Okay, the next book is Liesl and Poe. This is also by Lauren Oliver. Today is a Lauren Oliver day. Yeah, I actually did pick this up because I had already picked up Replica and I was like, oh, Lauren Oliver. Delirium is the name of that book. I read Delirium by Lauren Oliver when I was in like grade 7, I think. I liked it, and I haven't read any Lauren Oliver since, so I guess I'll give Replica a try and I'll give Liesl and Poe a try, and we'll see if I like her middle grade or her YA better. Next, I picked up Where They Found Her by Kimberly McCreight. I have heard a bit about this book, and it did have the word where in it, so I was like, oh, if I get the chance, I'll read it for the Buzzword Readathon. Didn't get the chance, but this book sounds really interesting. This is a story about a newborn baby that is found dead and the investigator who gets tangled up, and there's like a whole like couple generations of women who are kind of like involved in this mystery. Sounds interesting. I'm gonna give it a try. It was only 10 cents. The next 10-cent book I bought is called The Catastrophic History of You and Me. This is by Jess Rothenberg. It's like about this girl who literally dies of a broken heart and then like she's like in the afterlife. I don't know. It kind of reminded me of the book I Woke Up Dead at the Mall, which is one of my favorite books of all time. So I figured I'd give it a shot. And the last book that I bought in the month of March is The Ghost of Greylock. This is by Dan Pawlowski. It's kind of like a spooky middle grade book. Middle grade books tend to actually really scare me, like if they're like horror. So I was like, let's pick it up. They're good because like they're like spooky and I'm like, ooh, a spooky book, but they're not like so spooky that I can't sleep. So I figured I would try it. It's kind of, I'm just kind of like reading the back. So I figured I would try it. This book is about a hospital for teenagers and children, and something that has to do with like the ghosts have like left the hospital, I think. So it sounds really interesting. So I'm just about to film another video, hence the change of shirt and change of lighting. But I realized that I forgot 2 books in my book haul, which is crazy to me, but they were on a different bookshelf, so I forgot about them. Anyways, I'm going to show them to you guys really, really quick. So the first one I bought is Outlander, and I've been wanting to read this book for so long, and finally I came upon it. I went to like this little tiny bookstore in this cute little town that my boyfriend and I were visiting, and this was there, and I figured, well, what the heck, I'm gonna buy it, so hopefully I read this really, really soon. And the other book that I got at that little bookstore is Watership Down. I got the 40th anniversary edition, and it is so beautiful. Like, the art is just, oh, I love it so much. Even the back is so beautiful. And I will be reading this soon. I can't talk about why right now, but it will be in a video soon, and it will be getting read. I'm super excited. And those are all the books that I bought for the month of March. If you have read any of them, let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and I will see you all in the next video.